Okay, so we were discussing about electric dipole. Electric dipole is a system in which there are two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. That we call it as electric dipole. The strength of the dipole measured by dipole moment, which is the product of either of the charge and dipole length. Dipole length here we consider to be 2a. ठीक है, ऐसे ही मजा आ रहा था. So we have taken it to be 2a. Okay. Next we'll find out the electric field due to an electric dipole. कहाँ पे? First on its axial line. So electric field, write the heading. Electric field due to dipole on its axial line. Okay, let this is the dipole minus q plus q situated at points A and B respectively, and the dipole length is 2a. Okay, this straight line which is joining these two charges, this line we call it as its axial line. This is lying on its axis. So this is the straight line. On the axial line, we have to find the electric field let at a point P. As you can see that this straight line, we call it as the axial line. And due to this axial line, we'll find out the electric field at a point P. Okay, so before starting, let us consider that the center of the dipole, which is the point O, the center of the dipole to point P, let it is at R distance. Let OP distance is R. Let OP is equal to R. Now we'll find out the electric field due to this minus Q charge at a point P. We know the expression of the electric field due to a point charge. Then we'll find out the electric field due to this plus Q charge. Okay, and as electric field is a vector quantity, if both the electric fields are acting in the same direction, we have to add up. If they are acting in the opposite direction, we have to subtract. If they are acting in different directions, then use the parallelogram law of vectors. This is how we find out the resultant of any two vector quantities. So the electric field due to minus Q charge at a point P, we are finding out the electric field due to minus q. You can write the subscript to be minus q. That is, this is the electric field due to minus q. Forget that there is some charge over here. Only it is due to this minus q at point P you have to find out. We know that the magnitude of the electric field is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon the distance square. Now what is the distance? AP square. Can anyone tell me how much is AP equal to? How much is it? This is R plus A. So how much is this distance? R plus A whole square. Is it so? Q upon the distance square R plus A whole square. Now tell me what is the direction of this electric field due to the minus Q charge. We know that the electric field is from positive to the negative charge. That is pointing away from the positive charge and towards the negative charge. Is it so? Forget that there is some charge. Only due to this minus q you are finding out. So what will be the direction? Along PA vector. So the direction is along PA vector. This is the electric field due to minus q charge. Now find out the electric field due to plus q charge. Due to this charge, we'll find out the electric field at point P. What is the magnitude? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon the distance square BP distance square BP square. How much is this BP equal to? R minus A. From year to year it is R minus A. So R minus A whole square. Now what is the direction of this electric field? Towards PB. You are finding out due to plus Q charge. Electric field due to positive charge points away. So what is the direction of electric field? BP vector. Is it so? Now let's draw it here. This is the direction of E minus Q vector. This is the direction of E plus Q vector. As you can see that both are in the opposite direction. So what will be the resultant electric field? Difference of these two. Bada minus chota. Which one is greater? E plus Q is greater. Why? Because the denominator is less. So the net electric field at point P, net electric field at point P will be, the electric field on the axial line will be E plus Q minus E minus Q. Is it so? And what will be the direction of the net electric field? Along the greater vector. Which one is greater? So what is the direction of the net electric field? Along BP. So this is the direction of the net electric field. So here also let us draw it. Okay, can you simplify? Take this Q upon which symbol? 4 pi epsilon naught. Q upon the distance square. No, here whenever we talk about the vector quantities, we don't have to take positive or negative. This negative sign, due to that the direction is coming. Everything will be here positive only. Only the direction will give any vector quantity, not only the electric field. Any vector quantity, this is giving plus or minus. Scalar addition, plus a plus kare, minus a minus kare. Okay, plus sign you have to write the, if it is minus q charge, here you have to write minus q also if it is a scalar quantity. But here it is a vector quantity. This direction is automatically representing whether it is plus q or minus q. Everything here will be plus. This direction will give whether it is due to the positive or negative charge. Okay, q upon 4 pi epsilon naught outside, inside the bracket 1 upon r minus a whole square minus 1 upon r plus a whole square. Simplify the bracket term. What is the denominator? What is the LCM? A minus b, a plus b is a square minus b square. R square minus a square whole square. Numerator r plus a whole square minus r minus a whole square. दिमाग में फटाफट करें. R square plus a square minus r square plus minus a square cancels out. 2ra minus minus 2ra 4ra. Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, now how can this be written? Numerator. We are writing 2q into 2a into r. Is it the same thing? 4 can be written as. Okay, the same thing we are writing like this. Why we are writing like this? Because this bracket term in the numerator, what is it representing? Q into 2a is dipole moment. So hence the net electric field is, the net electric field is 2p into r 4 pi epsilon naught r square minus a square whole square. Yes, correct. Is the expression? Okay, and whenever you derive any vector quantity, so your direction should be there. Otherwise, in the board exam, half mark is always deducted. So here vector quantity. So here also some vector sign should be there. BP vector, along BP, that is BP is from minus q to plus q. So either you can write over here minus q to plus q. And minus q to plus q is the direction of the dipole moment also. So that is the electric field is acting along the direction of dipole moment. So E and P vectors both have the same direction. So what is the angle between the electric field on the axial line and the dipole moment? 0 degree. So this is the net electric field on the axial line due to an electric dipole. Note it down. Note down means try to do it yourself. No need to copy it down. So you have to find out the electric field due to minus Q charge, due to plus Q charge at a point P which is lying on the axial line. Find out the electric field. Okay, and as electric field is a vector quantity, see its direction. Yes, done. Note it down. Then the next part we'll find out on the equatorial line, which you have to do it yourself in the same manner. Okay, seems to be very easy, but practice it by writing it. Okay, so this is the net electric field twice into dipole moment into R upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square minus A square whole square. मत काटो ना 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट 9 into 10 raised for 9 होता है या इसको k भी लिख देते हैं कई बार. This is the constant of proportionality. If you cut it 1/2 pi epsilon, when we are using in the numerical, again you have to multiply and divide it by 2. Because 1/4 pi epsilon naught has a value 9 into 10 raised for 9. So better not to cut it. And this sometimes it is written as k only, constant of proportionality. Written, Supriya? Okay. Now one case here we'll consider for a short dipole. Short dipole means whose dipole length is much less than the distance r where we are finding out. That is, this point P is very, very far away. It means it is a short dipole. For a short dipole means 2a, the dipole length is much less than r distance. What is r distance? The point where we are finding out from the center. That point is very, very far away. Or you may say the dipole length is very small. Yes, in that case, this is the net electric field in the denominator. Can you neglect A as compared to R. A is much less than R. A को neglect करें, what do you get? R square into R2, R raised to the power 4, एक R ऊपर है, cancels out. So what is the electric field? Electric field is 2p vector upon 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Is it so? It means due to the dipole, the electric field is inversely proportional to R cube. Due to a point charge कितना आ रहा था? Electric field inversely proportional to R square. Due to a dipole कितना आ रहा है? R cube का inversely proportional है. So one case here we have considered if the dipole length is very, very short. That is such a dipole, we call it as a short dipole. So note down this also. Written. Now we'll find out the electric field due to a dipole on its equatorial line. So the next heading is on its equatorial line. All these derivations very, very important. Okay, this way when you complete all the chapters, you will get thousands of derivations like this. So better from now only revise it by writing. Okay, either you can write this sign P vector or you can write down along dipole moment. Along P vector, electric field is along P vector, or you can write down minus Q to plus Q charge. The direction of the electric field on the axial line is minus Q to plus Q. Anything you can write down. Only you have to mention the direction. Okay, or either P के ऊपर vector लगा दे, or write down here it is along P vector, one and the same thing. P vector we know is minus Q to plus Q charge. Now we'll find out the electric field due to this dipole on equatorial line. Okay, so the next topic is electric field due to this dipole on equatorial line. Okay, this perpendicular bisector line, we call it as the equatorial line. So at any point, we have to find out the electric field at a point P. Okay, where OP distances are, let OP distance is equal to R. The same way we'll find out the electric field due to minus Q charge, due to plus Q charge. Okay, then we'll see their direction. Same direction, add. Opposite direction, subtract. Different directions, use parallelogram law or resolve the vectors. Any way you can do it. So let's find out the electric field due to minus Q charge at point P. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon AP square. Now tell me what is this AP square? From this to this point you are finding out AP square. How much is this distance? Yes, use the Pythagoras theorem. Under root R square plus A square, and square of it will be, AP square will be R square Q whole square Q. Under root R square plus A square, square of it will be R square plus A square. What is the direction of this electric field? Along PA. Is it so? Towards the negative charge. Electric field is from positive to the negative charge. So towards negative charge. Okay, now the same way the electric field due to plus Q charge at this point P is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon Vp square. What is this Vp square equal to? Same thing, R square plus A square. Magnitude here is the same. What will be the direction? Along Vp vector. So this is the direction of electric field. Magnitude is the same, but the direction is different. So how to find out the resultant? What to do? Here we see that magnitude is same. Magnitude of E plus Q vector is equal to magnitude of E minus Q vector. Magnitude is same, but the directions are different. So resultant electric field here we have to find out. Let us draw one horizontal line. This line will be bisecting these two. Is it so? So if this angle is theta, this angle is also equal to theta. We are resolving these vectors along x-axis and y-axis. Resolve E plus Q along x-axis. This component which is touching theta will be E plus Q cos theta. Perpendicular to it will be E plus Q sin theta. Now the same way resolve E minus Q. What will be the component touching theta? E minus Q cos theta, and this component will be E minus Q sin theta. Now just now you have written that the magnitudes are equal. So sine components cancel out. Is it so? Cos components will be added. So what will be the resultant electric field acting along this direction? Sum of these two. समझते हैं ना vectors? अंश? Okay, so sine components here cancel out. Sine components cancel out. So the net electric field is E plus Q cos theta plus minus Q cos theta. Why? Because both are acting in the same direction. And E plus Q is equal to E minus Q. So you can write it as twice of E plus Q cos theta. Can it be written like this? Is it so? So what is the net electric field? Twice. Substitute this E plus Q. How much is it? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square plus A square into cos theta. Now let's find out cos theta also. If this angle is theta, this angle is also equal to theta. From this POB, can you find out cos theta? Cos theta equals to base upon hypotenuse. Base is how much? A. Hypotenuse is how much? Under root R square plus A square. Under root R square plus A square raised to the power half. Is it so? So cos theta here we can write down as, I am rubbing and writing here only, twice E plus Q. Cos theta is how much? A upon R square plus A square raised to the power half. Base upon hypotenuse is cos theta. So this is equal to, see the numerator, Q into 2A. What is it? P, dipole moment.
Dipole.
Upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square plus A square raised to the power 1 plus half R square plus A square raised to the power 3 by 2.
3 by 2.
Yes, good, Rakshita. Is the net electric field. Now direction. You can see in the figure, wherever the cos components are added, that is the direction. That is from plus Q to minus Q. Can you see in the figure? So the direction is from plus Q to minus Q, or you may write down it is opposite to the dipole moment. Dipole moment is from minus Q. So it is opposite to dipole moment. Okay. So here You can write it like this also, minus P vector, that is the electric field, and P vector or in the opposite direction. Either you can write it like this or write here P only, then write down this is the direction, or write down this is the direction. Note it down. Okay, so here we have found out the electric field due to a dipole, due to a point charge. We know that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, q upon distance square. At r distance, if we are finding out q upon r square. Then we found out due to a dipole on its axial line, on its equatorial line. Axial line, we got it for a short dipole, 2p upon 4 pi epsilon naught r cube. Now let's see here also for a short dipole. First note it down. Yes, online students, can you see the board clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Note it down, and then we'll discuss for a short dipole. Okay, if you have done, then find out for a short dipole. Short dipole means again the dipole length is much less than the point where we are finding out 2a is much less than r. Such a dipole we call it as a short dipole. Yes, what will be for a short dipole? Find out the electric field on the equatorial line. Okay, so the case we are considering is for a short dipole. Short dipole, as we know, is the one in which 2a is much less than r. So the electric field is, okay, here you can write down minus p vector. What is this negative sign indicating? Only showing that the electric field and the dipole moment are in the opposite direction. Upon 4 pi epsilon naught.
R cube.
Yes, r cube. Good. So again you can see from here that the electric field is inversely proportional to r cube. For a dipole, whether you are finding on the axial line or on the equatorial line, both the cases the electric field is inversely proportional to r cube. Whereas the electric field due to a point charge is inversely proportional to r square. Is it so? So note it down. Okay, if r distance is the same, what is the ratio of the electric field axial line to the equatorial line? Electric field on the axial line to the electric field on the equatorial line, what will be the ratio?
2:1.
2:1. There it is, 2p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into r cube. Here it is, p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into r cube. And in case of axial line, the electric field and the dipole moment both are in the same direction. Whereas on the equatorial line, the electric field and the dipole moment are in the opposite direction. Getting? Understanding? So the electric field on the axial line is double the electric field on the equatorial line if r distance is the same. वो OP r है, जितना यहाँ से यहाँ तक r लेंगे वही r यहाँ पे लिया. तो electric field axial to equatorial is 2:1. What is the angle between the electric field and the dipole moment on axial line? Electric field on the axial line and dipole moment. What is the angle? 0 degree. What is the angle between the electric field on the equatorial line and the dipole moment?
180 degree.
180 degree. This is dipole moment is here, electric field is here. So how much is the angle? 180 degree. Getting? Okay, so we'll continue on the next one. Any doubt, online students? Okay, so you can leave. Now we'll continue tomorrow. Okay.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, bye, bache, bye.